Yo guys, what's going on? BFViking here, and in this video, we are going to be discussing Battlefield 1's next DLC, which will be named In the Name of the Tsar. So all we know about this DLC so far is that it's going to include the Russian army, it will include 4 new maps, and potentially a new behemoth. So really, not that much is known so far. So in this video, I'm just going to go over 5 things that I'd like to see in the upcoming Russian DLC. Number 1. Better map design. Most of us know that the map design in Battlefield 1 isn't all that great compared to previous titles such as Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3. The maps in Battlefield 1 are most of the time very one-sided and will end up in a spawn trap. Another thing that I've noticed in Battlefield 1 is that the maps in some cases are lacking diversity. DICE really tries to sell their game as all-out war with tanks, planes and boats, but Battlefield 1 this has really been a tiny bit of a letdown compared to previous titles. I mean, there's basically no naval warfare in Battlefield 1, so that's why I think in the next DLC, DICE really need to push all aspects of war. Number 2. Character customization. Battlefield 1 has literally no character customization for your soldier, which is a huge step backwards. Battlefield 4 had some really cool and realistic soldier camos, and you could customize your parachute camo, which in Battlefield 1 is no longer an option. I really don't see why DICE took this out of the franchise. Maybe it was to do with realism and keeping things accurate to the war, but overall Battlefield 1 isn't a very accurate representation of the First World War, so I see no reason why DICE shouldn't add this option in the next DLC. Number 3. A new war story. Although this is 99% not going to happen, I still think it'd be really awesome if DICE added another war story for the Russian faction. The war stories in Battlefield 1 aren't very long, but then again, most of them are actually really good, but I still think DICE could add in a Russian war story just because it's an aspect of war we haven't seen. In the war stories, I don't think we even got to the Eastern Front, as most of it was based in the Western, the Italian and Gallipoli. So DICE definitely could add in a Russian war story, as it's just something that the launch war stories have not taken us to. Number 4. Some more unique weapons. In the They Shall Not Pass DLC, we got some pretty awesome new weapons, which are a lot of fun to use and are a much needed addition to the game, but I really think we need something more interesting and maybe something a little less conventional. Well, if you look at the poster for the Russian DLC, you can see one guy holding a spear of some sort on a horse, and you can also see a man holding a double-barrel shotgun, which, to be honest, I'm really excited for. That's going to be a very interesting weapon to use on a map like Fort Vaux. For number 5, I think we really need some cool evolution or destruction. If we look in the poster, we can see a train going over a giant bridge which is leading into a mountain. Well, I think it'd be awesome if we could destroy that bridge. That way, the bridge would have to be defended, and maybe if DICE put out a flag under the bridge to make things even more interesting. So ladies and gents, that just about sums up my wishes for the next DLC. Tell me what you guys thought and what you'd like to see, and let me know what you guys thought of my opinions. There's no confirmed release date for the Russian DLC, but it is said to be late summer, which I suppose could be autumn or even September. But we are getting night maps in June, so that's going to make the Russian DLC less of a wait. And since the DLC has taken so long, some of the things I mentioned could be coming in the Russian DLC, but who knows, we're just gonna have to wait and see for now. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and share. Thank you so much for watching, hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next Battlefield video.